Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of another episode of A Thinking Pack. So, what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be continuing on last episode. Now, you may have noticed something last episode. So I was trying to make a super fast cobblestone generator down in the basement. But unfortunately, you may have noticed that these turtles that I have are just turtles. Let's see, if I highlight the computer craft mod here, they are not mining turtles, they are not wireless turtles or crafty turtles or melee turtles or digging turtles or felling turtles or anything. They're just plain turtles, which means that they can't actually break the cobblestone. That was the reason we were setting them up in the first place. So essentially, we have a problem. Now, I have a potential solution. So, in order to make a mining turtle, which is ideal for breaking the cobblestone, you need to combine a turtle with a pickaxe, diamond pickaxe, which means diamonds, and diamonds are not easy to get. I went around and counted, and we currently have 13 diamonds. It was going to be a 7 wide farm, cobblestone farm. 7 cobble per second was this version of the farm. But unfortunately, 7 turtles times 3 diamonds each. That's like 21 diamonds, and we only have 13. And the Minechem machines that I want to start making soon, to make them you need, what was it? I forget. 10 diamonds. You need 10 diamonds. So we only have 3 left over, which means that we only have enough diamonds to make 1 diamond pickaxe to add to a turtle, which defeats the purpose of having a super fast cobble farm. You know, at this point, we probably have enough cobble to do a fair amount right now. So, one possible solution, I'm gonna create a digging turtle. What that does is, that is essentially a turtle with a shovel, because I've tried it before, and I think that a turtle with a shovel breaks things just as easily as a turtle with a pickaxe. So, let's give that a shot. See if this turtle will actually break the stuff that we're going for. See if it will actually break the cobblestone. Actually, we can test that right here before we even head downstairs. Turtle, 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 and cobblestone above his head, and let's open the Lua command prompt. Turtle dot dig up. This is the test. False. Unbreakable block detected. Great. So, you may have noticed that last episode. But in any case, we cannot do this farm without the pickaxes. And now I just used 1 diamond on a shovel, of course. So now we really can't do what we needed to do to get this farm working. So, essentially, we're kind of stuck as far as that goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the egg in the chest there and move on to something else. What we are going to do today, instead of what our original plan was, what we are going to do today is we are going to continue on Minechem. We're going to try to complete... Actually, I don't know if we have enough materials for it or not. It's kind of hard to calculate. But we're going to try to complete... Actually, how much do you need for a blueprint projector? Glowstone. Okay. That's not going to be easy. We're going to try to complete our complement of Minechem machines, see how that goes. And yeah, that's the plan for this episode. Anyways, so let's get started. So essentially, there's 4 machines in Minechem. I have explained this before, but you know, might as well explain it again. You might not have seen that previous episode. So there are 4 machines in Minechem. There is the chemical decomposer, there's the chemical synthesizer, there's the fusion reactor, and the fission reactor. And with all those combined, you can basically, with enough resources, you can turn pretty much any item in the game into pretty much any other item. And it has a few other things like a leaded chest and different things. It's for handling items, dangerous items, very easily. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Now, we need to make fusion wall for the fusion reactor, and we need to fill it in with something. I don't remember what, actually. That's unfortunate. Let's see. I think we fill it in with... I don't remember. I don't actually remember. I'll have to look that up. But anyways, we need fusion wall. That's the outside of the fusion reactor, which requires iron, which we have thanks to our chemical synthesizer and decomposer up there, and it's getting dark. So we need iron, which we have, and we also need lead. And in order to make lead, well, that's actually fairly easy to do. I think we have some lead already. I'll have to look that up. So that's the easiest one. We need tungsten plating in order to make a fission reactor, if I recall correctly, which needs more iron, which we have a lot of iron, and it needs beryllium and tungsten. Beryllium, you get from netherrack, which we don't have, nether brick, which we don't have. There's a chemical, which we'll take a look at in a second. Soul sand, which we don't have, end stone, which we don't have. I don't know what a smoker is, or a nether brick slab. Well, actually, I do know what a nether brick slab is, but in any case, we don't have any of those nether stuff because one of the challenges of this series is never go to the nether, which we are currently running into the problem that causes. So anyways, beryl, let's check that out, because you can make whatever the chemical was from beryl. Actually, emeralds. So you can use emeralds to make whatever this was, beryllium. You can use emeralds to make beryllium. So we're going to do that. Tungsten, you can make from the nether stuff again. And a lot more nether stuff, and some random machines. Let's see, is there a chemical to make tungsten out of? Or if not, is there a chemical to make the nether stuff out of? Let's see. We got here netherrack. Let's check on the recipes for nether. Oh! Iron, oxygen, and silicon. Silicon. How can you get silicon? From stone. Oh. That is not a bad idea, actually. Okay, so we can get silicon, we can get oxygen. Let's just confirm that, just to make sure. From stone as well. And we have iron already. So that's great. So, alright, so we can get all the materials that we need to make the tungsten plating and the fusion wall for the chemical, for the fission reactor and the fusion reactor. We need a blueprint projector because that's our guide to get us through, like, how to make all these things. Because they're very complicated builds, they're very big builds, and they're very complicated builds as well. And it requires different things, which projector lens is fairly easy. That's just a whole bunch of glass, which we should get smelting fairly soon. Redstone lamp is redstone and glowstone. Now, glowstone we don't have, because, again, we're not going to the nether, and that's where you usually find glowstone. So, over here, let's see what else we can make it from. Is there anything easy? Oh! Glowstone torch. Okay, that doesn't help. So, nothing really easy that I can see. Let's see. So, let's go ahead and check this out. So, glowstone dust, I'm assuming, is made... Oh! Exnilo sieve, but that... Ex nihilo sieve, but that takes a long time, though. Phosphorus is kind of the way to go. Let's see if phosphate ion we can get from aluminum phosphate. Certus quartz crystals, we have some of those. I think we can do this already. So let's go on part 1 of making this this setup. The only other thing we need is we need over here blueprints to put in our blueprint projector. And you make those blueprints. This one is a block of diamond and paper. And then this one is a single diamond and paper, which is where the 10 diamonds thing comes in. So what we're going to need to do is get started. So the first thing to make, I would say, is the blueprint projector, because without that we really can't make any of the other stuff because it's so complicated. So, I mean, you probably can, but I don't know how the build works that well. So anyways, let's go ahead and make that. Let's go ahead and get a chest for our project. This is going to be our project chest. We're going to put all of our project stuff as we're going into this chest. And stick the chest right here, might as well. Okay, so let's start on this. Let's make the easy stuff first. And then get to the glowstone. Projector lens. Oh, actually. let's get the glass smelting first and start on the glowstone first. That would help. Let's see. We got here nothing. Nothing. Let's get a good shovel. An iron shovel would be very helpful right now. And then we'll take that shovel and use it to grab a bunch of sand, which is going to be very easy once we get the cobblestone farm and all these materials all these machines. Once we get all these machines and the cobblestone farm running like super high speeds, I'm actually curious if I could get the cobblestone farm running at 100 cobble per second. That would be like 100 turtles, which would be a lot. I don't know. That might be worth checking out. But anyways, let's go for another round of digging. So essentially, once we get the cobblestone farm set up, and we get the rest of them set up, like the machines, the Minechem machines, we can essentially make sand very easily. So that is going to be nice. And then we can move on to more of the challenges, which the challenge list is in the description of the video. But in any case, we got currently a ton of sand. Actually, let's get a little bit more, because then we can fill in the stack. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's what we need to fill in the stack. I didn't really calculate that carefully. Oh, yes it is. Nice. Okay, so let's go over here and stick this. It would be nice to have that fully automated furnace, but it's not fully automated. Let's go ahead and grab some coal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of coal. And stick them there. Nice! So we got some sand smelting. And now, while we are waiting for the sand to smelt, let's find the next piece of the puzzle. We have the iron already. Redstone lamps. Redstone we have. Glowstone we don't have. Glowstone we're going to get from phosphorus. Phosphorus we are going to get from emeralds is one way we can get it, if I recall correctly, unless I'm thinking of the wrong thing. But let's check out hydrophosphorate. You can make it from this charged Certus quartz. Okay. Or chemical synthesizer, which requires phosphorus. So let's just explore our options here. So phosphate we checked out. And we checked out hydrophosphite. Glyphosate, let's check that out. Chemical bucket is the only way to get that way. And through the synthesizer it requires phosphorus, so that's not good. So let's see. We're kind of running out of options. I think our Certus quartz thing is going to have to be the way it's going to go. Silicybin, if I'm pronouncing that right. From mushrooms. Mushrooms are a lot cheaper than emeralds. Mushrooms might be the way to go. And then there's the items and stuff. Although, actually, mushrooms take a long time to farm that I don't want to be spending right now. We don't actually have a mushroom farm set up. So I think I'm going to opt to go for the emeralds. Let's find out how many emeralds we have. Oh, we actually do have a village close by. Actually, it's not emeralds. It's Certus quartz, right? Let's grab a few of those and check this out. So here we go. Oh, and actually we need to go upstairs. Let's go ahead and leave that glass smelting. And let's go upstairs and finish the project. Not finish the project. Continue the project. Well, actually not. Well, I suppose we are continuing the project, except that we never actually stopped the project. But we are rather advancing to the next stage of the project. And this thing is going to overheat again. Turn off, please. There we go. That's good. We really need to figure out some way. Actually, if you have any suggestions, I don't really know how. I've never gotten that to work before. But if you have any suggestions how to get those Stirling engines to, like, have the redstone signal released before they get too hot and explode and stuff, that would be great. I'd appreciate that a lot. But anyways, let's see. We got here Certus quartz. So how are we going to do this? We're going to go here. We're going to check out the recipe again. And that would be over here. Phosphorus. We need phosphate ion. We need, and if you're wondering how all this chemical stuff works, you can go ahead and check that out in the Minechem video that I did a while ago. So anyways, aluminum phosphate. Oh, actually, is there a way to get phosphate a different way? That would be, oh, bones. We don't have any bones, though. But we can get phosphate that way, or the hydroxylapatite. There we go. Okay, that's neat. And any other way? No. So the best way is probably this way. Simplest way, anyways. Certus quartz crystal, and they are very valuable. So let's not use more than we need to. Let's put. Ooh, let's. This thing is empty of power. Let's put one in there. It seemed to work though. Aluminum phosphate. Let's go ahead and we need to tell this thing the new recipe. So let's go open that interface. And the bug with opening the interface won't matter too much because we're not going to be opening and closing much. Okay, aluminum phosphate. Oh, first we need to decompose it into phosphate ion, and then decompose it into phosphorus, and then we can compose the phosphorus into glowstone. And we need how much glowstone? 1 piece. That's good. Okay, so we need just over here aluminum phosphate. Decompose that, and we got the phosphate that we're looking for. What was the recipe? I forget already. That's unfortunate. Over here, phosphorus. Oh, phosphorus. Oh, yes, we need to decompose it one more time. Phosphate ion into phosphorus and oxygen. And now that we got phosphorus, now we can take 4 phosphorus and take that out and stick them in here. Was it like that? There we go. Hello, what happened to my... Oh, it created it for me. Nice. Okay, glowstone. And you know what? We might as well clear this pattern and set it back to iron because we're going to be using... Actually, we don't have any iron to put in it to set the pattern back. So that's... Okay, so we'll just leave it like that. Anyways, we have now our glowstone over here. Nice. So let's go ahead and stick our Certus quartz back in the chest because Certus quartz is very, very valuable. And there we go. And now let's go ahead and make this next thing. So over here, blueprint projector, redstone. Oh, we need redstone for our redstone lamp. That would help. Grab our redstone. redstone lamp. We now have a redstone lamp. Now we just need to make all this fancy stuff. So let's go ahead and grab some glass and make this. So, projector lens. We need 2 concave lenses and 1 convex lens. 1, 2 concave lenses, like that, and we need 1 convex lens, like that. This auto-filling feature with the NEI mod is very helpful. And we need some iron as well. 2 pieces... What I said was 2 pieces of iron. That's only 1. That's not very helpful. Let's go ahead and check this out. We have plenty of iron upstairs, so that's great. I'm going to grab a chunk of it and bring it back downstairs. And eventually we'll get this mountain easier to climb. But for now, we'll leave it like that. I kind of want to leave it as difficult as... Like, I want to leave it as normal as possible, so that there doesn't look like there's anything here as soon as we actually move inside. So that door there is the only entrance. So we'll see how that goes when we get there. But anyways, over here, and now we need to do this. And find out that we forgot something, which is making this. There we go. And then let's go like that, and find out we forgot something else, which is a glass pane. So let's go ahead and grab 1 of those. And now let's go like this. There we go, blueprint projector. That is exactly what we're hoping for. Oh, and if, in case you're wondering why all these pickaxes, that is because I got tired of running out of pickaxes as we were going. So I kind of made a lot of pickaxes. There we go. So now we have a blueprint projector. So I can show you how this works in a minute. First, I'm going to make this thing, one of these 2, fusion chamber or fission chamber. You know what? The fission chamber is much smaller, so it's going to take a lot less resources to make. So I think I'm going to make that pattern first, and then make the other pattern later. Except that I don't have the diamond on me anymore, so I need to go get the diamond upstairs, so I might as well go upstairs and show you this how this blueprint projector works. Actually, I don't think I can show you how the blueprint projector works until after we have it set up. Now, one thing, these machines need power. So we're going to need to fix that. Anything in there? Nope, nothing in there. And 1 diamond. There we go. And now let's head downstairs and not die. That would be advisable. And paper. We need paper. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, we already have paper. Nice. 1 paper there. And stick the paper beside the diamond, and we have a fission chamber blueprint. So essentially how this thing works, if I go upstairs, find a good spot to set this up, is it shows you where to put the blocks, but it doesn't actually place them for you. So you have to actually you might be able to have it auto place, I don't know, but you essentially have to place them yourself. And we are going to need something fancy. Oh, I think probably placing the machines down there. So the problem is these machines are very big. So the fission chamber is 5 by 5 by 5 blocks, and the fusion chamber is 13 by 5 by 13. So it's like 5 blocks across, 5 blocks one way for the fission chamber, sorry, and then 13 by 13 for the other one. So that's going to be a lot. You know what? Actually, here's an interesting idea. I'm planning to move it inside at some point anyways. So that would be in the back quarry when we get it set up, because it's big enough for it. But seeing as it's not going to be outside forever, why don't I build it over the edge? How's that for an idea? I don't know. We'll find out. So let's go over here. And I'm going to build it over here. So stick the blueprint projector down. And you can see it is currently set up. It looks really fancy and everything. I really like the modeling on Minechem, actually. Looks very good. But anyways, we open the blueprint projector. And you can see in the help menu, it says the blueprint projector is used for building complex structures such as the fusion chamber. You can buy blueprints from a librarian villager, or you can make your own. So we got that. So you stick that in. It says 9. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's actually running. It sounds like a old camera or like a slide projector. Actually, maybe not a slide projector. I don't know, but it sounds very neat. But anyways, you can see there it is currently projecting the first layer that we need to do. And if we, as soon as we fill in those blocks, actually, as soon as we fill in those blocks, it will show us the next layer and keep going. And they end up filling in until it has filled in the entire thing, and then you're good to go. So that's how it works. And it says 98 tungsten plating we need. So let's go ahead and make that, and then we will have our fusion reactor all set up and ready to go. And it's actually fairly simple to make if you have the resources, which is what we are going to find out. So tungsten plating, we need iron, we need beryllium, and tungsten. We need 98 of them. Let's find out. 98 divided by 16 is what? 98 divided by 16 is 6.125 loads of tungsten plating, which means that we need 7 loads, or 7 crafting, you could say, in order to get the whole thing. So 7 sets, so 7 beryllium, and 14 tungsten. 7 beryllium. We get beryllium from, where did we get it? We got it from, let's check out beryl, I forget. Oh, yes. Emerald. So let's find out the ratios. 7 beryllium. We get 3 beryllium for 1 barrel, so we need 2 barrels. We don't actually need a whole barrel of barrels, but we need less than a barrel of barrels, if that makes any sense. So, okay, beryllium, so we need 3 sets of barrel, and we get 2 from every emerald. So 3 barrel, and we get 2 from every emerald, so we need 2 emeralds in order to get the barrel. It's a good thing that we don't need a whole barrel of barrel, because that would be a lot of materials. So 2 emeralds is what we need, and then we also need 14 tungsten. And to get tungsten, that is, what did we say would be the best idea? Tungsten, oh yes, we said that you can get tungsten by the netherrack. We can make netherrack from silicon, and we can make silicon from stone. So I'm going to make the stone. I'm going to start working on getting the tungsten, and then next episode I think we're going to head to the, actually, can you get it from cobblestone as well? Because that would be very nice. Let's see, tungsten, netherrack, silicon, stone, cobblestone. Yes, it's a less chance. It's a lesser chance, but you can get it. That's skystone. Silicon oxide is, okay, so yeah, we're gonna use cobblestone. We're gonna right now we're gonna send cobblestone through our machine and see if we get enough of the material that we need. I don't actually know how much cobblestone we're gonna need for this task, so we'll find out. So let's see. So 14 of those. I don't remember any of the other numbers actually, so that's the thing. So anyways, let's go ahead over here. Chemical decomposer. Let's go ahead and stick a bunch of cobblestone in, and unpowered, because we need some more power on the subject. Come on. Where's a lava bucket? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And take the empty bucket and throw it in the chest. And there we go. So it is going to, as it gets the energy to do so. I was going to check if that thing is full, but if I open it, it will not be full. It's still sending power into it, so that's a thing. Anyways, so as this gets the energy, it's going to be creating, out of every 10 cobblestone, actually, it has a chance to create it has a chance to turn into, like, materials. This is going to be a while. This is going to be quite a while. Let me go over here and check this out. So we need 14 tungsten. Oh, and then it's 10% from netherrack. This is going to be incredible amounts of materials. You know what? It's all the time from nether brick. Let's find out from nether brick. How do you make nether brick? Nether brick. Oh, you make nether brick from smelting netherrack. That is a very good way to do it. Okay, so here's the thing. So what I'm thinking we're going to do, we're going to try to get the tungsten by nether brick, which, this one, where'd it go? Where did it go? Nether brick, there we go. We're going to try to get, this doesn't give you tungsten, this gives you silicon. I'm confused. Okay, so there's not a good way to do this. This is where the cobblestone farm would be very helpful, because the cobblestone farm would give us infinite cobblestone, so then we just keep sending it through the decomposer and coming out with some good stuff. So anyways, I don't actually know what to do at this point, because this is going to be a long time. It's going to be a lot better once we actually get all these machines going, but the trouble is that to get these machines going, it takes a lot. So, let's see. Is there any other way other than the cobblestone 10% thing? Let's see. Tungsten. And it's because it's only a 10% chance as well. Tungsten comes from, nether brick is 15%, so that's better. Okay, so we're definitely doing this. So, tungsten, tungsten, does it always come? Tungsten doesn't always come from nether brick, but it does sometimes come from nether brick. So this is why, like, the cobblestone farm that I'm trying to set up in the basement, that cobblestone farm essentially runs very fast, and like when we get it fully set up, it will run very fast, make tons of cobblestone, and it will still find it very slow, because if cobblestone is going to be our main source of materials, then it's going to be incredible the amount of cobblestone we need. Like, if you just calculate this out, we got here, and do we have any, we're getting some silicon. We got 1 silicon so far. If you just calculate this out, to make something as simple as like tungsten plating or whatever, to make something as simple as the tungsten, essentially how that would work using this method, it might be better actually if we get the fusion and fission reactors set up and stuff like that. But essentially, you would take cobblestone, a 10% chance on that cobblestone to get silicon, well actually to get any material, and silicon is one of the materials that you can get from it. Let's check that out. Silicon, 20% chance from stone, but stone requires coal to make as well. So 10% chance that you'll get anything. Silicon is only one of the things you could get from it. So for every, let's say, 10 cobblestone, you get 1 cobblestone that gives you stuff. And then out of that, maybe it looks like it's cycling through 4-ish items in that thing, so in that left slot here. So essentially, out of every 10 cobblestone, 1 of them gives you stuff, and then out of every one of those, like out of every 4 of those, 1 of them gives you silicon, and then out of every 1 silicon, or out of every 2 silicon, you make netherrack. And then out of every, like, 10 netherrack, you get the tungsten that you're looking for. And wow, it is going to be a lot of materials. Now, here's one question before we call it an episode. What about the fusion reactor? It requires lead. And lead, I believe we have access to lead. Lead. We should have it around somewhere. Let's go find out. Let's check through all our chests. We don't have too many around. And find out if we have any lead just sitting around as a lead ore. We haven't used it yet, so I think it will still be as an ore, but that's okay. We can find out. Oh, we got 14 poor lead ore. Poor lead ore gets smelted into lead nuggets, which then you take 9 nuggets for a lead ingot. And so that is going to cost a lot of lead. A lot of lead if that's all we have. We have more poor lead ore. We have more poor lead ore. And more. And more. Okay, and do we have any regular lead ore down at the main base? Because that is going to take a while to make the lead. Let's see. Lead. None here. More poor lead ore. Okay, so that... I doubt we have enough lead as it is to create the fusion reactor. So, essentially, it's actually probably a good thing. It's probably a very good thing that we are making the fission reactor first. Because then we can start converting materials. We can start converting chemical elements down. So, like, for example, if we wanted to make lead, lead is not that one. Lead is somewhere on this list here. Lead is, I think the abbreviation is PB. That's PR. Wow, there's a lot of elements to look through. That's PA, that's protactinium, slightly radioactive. That's platinum there. Okay, there's a lot of elements here. PD, palladium. Fe is iron. Lead is... You know what, let's just use the search. Okay. Does it search by that? Yes, it does. Okay, lead. So lead is an 82. So let's find out. So the fission reactor, essentially, it takes that atomic number there, and it splits it in half, is what it does. So lead 82 would come from a 164. Does that exist? 164. Yes, it does. That... no, it doesn't. Silicon dioxide is actually... Like, the 164 is the Minecraft identifying number. That's not the atomic number. So I guess lead can't be made from that. What other ways can we make lead? Lead, PB, and... We can make it by... lead ingots, yeah. We can make it... I'm just trying to see if there's a way that the chemical... that the fission reactor will help us. That's what I'm going for. Wait, chemical decomposer? To make lead, you can decompose furnaces? Really? It's not very common, though. You can see it's not really showing up there. But apparently you can decompose furnaces. Or pressure plates. Or stone slabs. Wow. Okay, so these have potential. There's a button. Okay, furnaces actually... Furnaces might be better than cobblestone, actually, to decompose. Hang on. Cobblestone is a 10% chance of getting anything. So that's 1 out of every 10. Assuming the same for furnace, well, a furnace is 8 cobblestone. So essentially what that means is that... Let's get back into Minechem here. Essentially what that means is that a furnace, even if it's still a chance, it's a chance out of every 8 cobblestone instead of every, like, 10. Let's see about that. Can you decompose directly into, what was it? Tungsten? Can you get tungsten right from a furnace? I probably would have seen that if you could have. No. So, we still need the nether rack or nether brick kind of thing would be good. But for silicon from a furnace, where's the furnace? Where did the furnace go? Can you actually make silicon from a furnace? That is the question. You can make I don't remember what it might have been silicon I was just talking about, actually, but I don't remember for sure. Multi-brick. Yes, furnace. You can make silicon from a furnace. That is not a bad idea. And you can get lead from a furnace as well. So what that means... Alright, let's make a ton of furnaces. What that means is that we can actually have some of the lead already when we go to make the next machine. 24 furnaces. Let's go straight up to 32. Alright. Let's go ahead and start the furnaces decomposing to get some of that material. Both of those materials, actually. And then we're good to go. Oh, dear. We have an overheating engine again. That's not good. I think what it is, perhaps, is that when you add new fuel, the engine will explode. It seems to not explode just sitting there, so that's good to know. So anyways, down here, let's see about our silicon. 1 silicon from all that cobblestone. I think it was a stack that we put in there. So that is not a good way to go. But let's check out the furnaces. Furnaces! Come on, decompose. Okay. And get a bucket of lava. And stick that into the engine. But I think that's what it is, if I remember right, is that the engine only explodes if you put fuel in when it's overheated. Okay, so silicon is coming. Lead is coming. Hopefully... Oh! Yes, we got 2 silicon now. That's nice. It's very good. I think I'm going to make a ton more furnaces. That is a chest. I think I'm going to make 10 more furnaces, and then we'll call it an episode, and we'll figure out where to go next episode. Stick a bunch more furnaces in, like that. Okay, silicon coming, lead coming. Things will get easier once we get all these machines set up, but for now, it's going to take a while to get them all set up. And I love the sound of that blueprint projector. Anyways, so this has been Handy Andy in another episode of a Thinking Pack, and hopefully you enjoyed the video and all that. And see you later. Bye-bye.